It is a new dawn. It is a new day. It is a new era. It's a real popular buzzword of the Courtney Show. We welcome, as a member of this elite squad, Afton Spriggs.
Yay!
Look at this. Are we in our Afton era now?
Officially.
It'll last about 2 years.
How dare
But me
you?
and Brando will remain. Because we got nowhere else to go.
They're going to have to drag me out of here in 2 years if they want that to change.
Welcome to the program, Afton. It's so good to have you as an
Thanks.
official member. Even though you were already a part of the family,
Yeah.
you're in the jingle. Now you are a paid member of the show.
I'm so excited.
Which means you have to get up early every day
Yes.
now.
Ooh,
Yep.
yeah.
And you were so right. That's the first thing people ask you.
Yes.
Yeah.
How early are you going to have to get up? What
Yeah.
time do you have to
Time.
be there?
When are
How
you
far
gonna-
away is it?
When are you going to go to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all Illinoisans
Yeah.
have not an easy commute.
No.
It's not right across the river and then you're there.
Nope.
It is a haul, especially for Brando. I think Brando has the longest commute out of
Yeah,
all
that
of
makes
us.
sense.
Maybe.
How long is your Tim he's not here today. He's just off today.
Right.
This will be his final week on the show,
Mm-hmm.
but then he'll be on for Throwback Live. He'll be doing the old
Switcheroo.
switcheroo with Afton and hosting Throwback Live. But he's in Chicago this weekend. He performed last night in Chicago. But he was, 7 miles away?
Are
I
you
thought it was
serious?
7 minutes away.
7 minutes away.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I
7
don't even know if it was
minutes.
7 miles away.
I mean, I would go, once I went to his house
Yeah.
for the first time, I, for a long time, would pass his exit and go, this is where he comes from.
Yeah,
I've been already on the road for 25
He
minutes.
just hops on and hops off.
You're like,
That's
are you
it.
kidding me?
That's all you got to do.
So bothered by the easy commute that he had. But yeah, he'll only have to do it for 4 more long days. Then he won't have to worry about getting here early every day. But it's so good to have you a part of the show. I was off all last week because I knew that we need to be a cohesive unit for a little
Yeah.
while until 4th of July when I'm taking that week off. It's my
Wait, what?
Well, it's my girls' golf trip.
Like
which-
I got to put that on my calendar.
yeah. Yeah. So my girls' golf trip, we leave. We go to the lake on Sunday, play golf, and then
great.
enjoy pre 4th of July before
Yeah, you got to
before
get
all
out.
the amateurs get there.
You got to get out of there.
But we're not. I'm staying for the rest of the
Oh,
weekend.
you are.
Yeah. We have some friends that we're going to go hang out with them after my girls' trip.
It's going to be wild.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be that wild. Trust me.
No, it's going to be wild at the lake.
Oh,
in
no.
general, yeah.
Yes, but it's always that Sunday before the 4th, and then so I just realized that over the last week. I'm like, oops, and I don't even know what our holidays are this year since 4th of July is on a Friday this year.
Right. So I don't know how holidays work here at all,
No, they don't.
but they are non-existent. What is there, like the floating holiday? Like you get a day?
Yes, but you don't get to pick.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
decide what
you
it
used to
is.
work at a place where you could take off whenever you
I
wanted.
had an unlimited PTO job,
Yeah.
and I was like, nah, I think I'll leave. That was smart.
4th of July, I put it in as the 4th is the day off.
Is that the only day off?
Well,
So yeah, nobody abused the system.
I guess not. They said, like, that you actually end up taking fewer days.
Because you feel guilty?
Yeah. Or, because, I
It's
don't know,
same thing
yeah,
that-
some kind of psychological
it's
thing.
the same thing with sick days because most companies, and I wouldn't say most, a lot of companies don't count sick days anymore. It's more
Yeah, they
about
don't. Yep, it's just one bucket.
if you're off 3 days in a row for being sick, you need a doctor's notice.
Sure.
Notice. 1 day, 2 days, no big
Yeah.
deal. But the same idea, like if you have a set amount, if you've got 5 sick days, then before the end of the year, you're like, I got 3 more sick days. I'm just going to stay home today and I'll use a sick day for that. And
Yeah.
so people tend to use more of those
Yes.
days just to burn them because you're like, I'm going to lose them if I don't
Right.
use them. But if you're just like, take off
It's
whenever.
just one big bucket.
Yeah. And then I think with the ability to work from home, you end up working sick.
Oh,
I
for sure.
totally agree.
You're like,
yeah.
It's so much
I'm not
easier
feeling
to
great.
get
I'm
work.
just going to stay home. And,
It's so much easier to get work done if you don't go into the office. Easier than it's ever been.
and it's nice if your job is like really crucial. But in the past, you would have been just like sick. I can't go to work. I don't want to get everybody else sick. But if you're able to work from home, then you're able to be like, I'll be online to take care of
Yeah, I can
whatever the
still
little
do the
things that I have to
things.
do. But I am not well.
Yeah. Yep. That's how it goes.
Well, so did you get any advice from any family or friends or What do people think about the news that you're joining the show?
People are really excited.
What's your dad think about Smoothie King's business going forward?
He's really banking on an uptick for sure.
I would assume, the princess is bringing it in.
Yeah. He's really counting on me.
Earning her
My inheritance is on the line. It's on the line here. No, everybody's so excited, and everybody's been really supportive and helpful. And I think the best was even my 2 teenage boys. I was like, "Are you guys gonna listen? Like, you'll be driving to school during some of the time." And Beck was like, "No, I don't think so. No." I'm like, "You're not even a little bit gonna listen?
You're not curious at all about how your mother is gonna do?
Probably not."
Well, tell them you'll talk about them.
Yeah.
And possibly in a negative way.
Right.
And then
I'm
they'll
definitely
listen.
going to now. And then Jude was like, I said, "Are you going to listen?" And he's like, "No." And these are separate conversations, so they weren't like influencing each other. And I was like, "Well, what about the podcast? Like, you could listen to the podcast." And he's like, "Well, I'm not 40. So, like you. So, I mean, what are you guys even talk about?"
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
40-year-old
I'm
stuff.
like, "You're not even going to give it a try?" And he couldn't even just say, "Yeah, Mom, I will." He was just like, "No."
And that's your sweet one.
Yes.
He's the one that's
Yes.
he's got just a big heart
Yes.
and
Very
loves
sweet,
his mama.
very kind.
Tells you lots of things.
Very good and easy kid.
They'll hurt
And
you.
no, they're both just like, "Nah."
Well, Beck's always been like that.
Well, yeah, that's no surprise there.
He fell asleep in here one day when we were on the air and
If anyone's even listening.
it hurt feelings.
He does.
What about the little guys?
They just have a hard
they
time
understand?
understanding it.
Okay.
Like they don't.
Because they're what, 5?
They're 7.
7.
But they just don't understand like what do you mean?
You'll have to bring them in to show
Yeah.
them, and so they can see.
But one at a time, because man,
yeah.
they split on me and I'm out of luck.
So are all the kids off now for summer?
Yeah.
Is everyone, you too, Brando?
Yes.
Yeah,
Everyone's
everybody's out.
done.
Done.
So
They
how's
were
the-
done last week. Tuesday was their last
Oh,
day.
how'd that go last week?
Fine. I mean, they're already already on summer vacation time. They were off 3 days last week was when, they had to go on Tuesday. And last night we're having dinner and talking about who's going where tomorrow. Cause I'm like, who's got what going on? And Owen's got football in the morning. And I was like, well, and Alex said, "Aaron, are you going to make sure that somebody's here for Augie?" And Owen was like, "Why? Where are you guys going?" Like,
We
work. He's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot. Every day is just Saturday now."
Right.
Man, how great was that?
Man.
It didn't take long.
No, it doesn't.
Are they bothering you while you're at home trying to get your nap in?
Not bothering, but it is. Their schedules are bothering me. That's part of the problem.
Yeah.
But they'll pretty much let me sleep. Augie's out of the just loud kid phase, so he'll just do his thing and they'll leave me alone. But I do have to when I get home, figure out where everybody's at, who needs to eat, all the stuff, because Alex is not there.
I know. It's weird. It's the first summer in a long time.
Yes,
That's gotta be a
she's
big
enjoying
adjustment.
that. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Now is when the benefit of that kicks in.
How late are those kids sleeping? Only because, the older ones, because I was at my friend's house on Monday, on Memorial Day, and her son, who just finished his freshman year in college, he stays up late, but he sleeps till 4 in the afternoon.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Oh, nobody's sleeping that
4
late.
in the afternoon.
That's great. They
Aaron-
become nocturnal.
Yeah, Aaron slept till noon, I guess, yesterday because I wasn't around. But he thinks it's because he's cutting weight.
You
What?
think it's just because he's
not a wrestler. But that's what he said. It's like, "Oh, I'm cutting. I'm cutting weight." I'm like, "What? What's going on?" They're like, "Why?" It's like, "Well, I got to get my beach bod ready."
Oh, I saw him in his suit for his last day of school, and he looked great.
Yeah, he's never talked about that way. He likes to lift weights. He's always been in weights and stuff, but
He's starting to want to work on his bod,
I guess
his summer bod.
his summer bod. I got to work on my beach bod. And then Owen agreed with him. He's like, "Well, he does have the best body of all the children."
He did.
He's like, "And I'm counting myself. He's like, I got all the height, but he got the abs." I was like, well, I guess you're right. I don't know. It's a little early to call it on Augie and Amelia. We'll see.
He's already called it.
He's like, nope, he's the guy right here.
What about the weekend? What did you guys do this weekend? Anything of note that you want to discuss?
Oh, man, I had baseball all weekend for Owen, and I was very happy because I successfully put on sunscreen 3 days in a row.
Wow.
Like I remembered to do it Friday,
That's good.
Saturday, and yesterday. So I did not get burned
Yeah.
because the sun was out. It was cooking.
Yeah, it really was. On Saturday, I played golf, and I played with my niece Charlie, and I was like, I think because she drove, I was like, let's switch halfway through so I can even this out, and we never did. So my right arm has all the sun.
It's cooked.
Left arm, nothing.
I hate that.
So you were out in the heat, or it wasn't terrible though. It was really nice.
But that's when you get burned. If it's hot,
Yeah.
you're like, I gotta get in the shade. It's so hot, I'm gonna get sunburned.
Yeah.
But when it's like 80, you're like, this is nice. If the sun feels good, then that's when you get cooked.
Yeah, you get lulled into a false sense of security.
Yeah, sure. But I was
It's
able
happened to me
to
many times.
dodge it all. It's always the spring. I always get burned in the spring. It's like I forget how the sun works.
It was always track meets for me.
Are you? Do you get burned? Do you burn easily?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I saw a funny reel that was some guy like inviting your pale friend over for drinks in the summer, and they're outside having drinks, and he's up in a window. What are you guys talking about?
That's me.
What was that?
That's me. I'm always under a big umbrella by the pool.
Sure. You want to have the pool
Yeah.
feeling, but you don't want the sun blazing.
Can't do it.
What about your sister and brother? Are they
No,
as
they
fair?
tan. No, they tan.
Who's this from?
The fairness.
Uh-huh.
My mom. I mean, I look just like my mom, and that's where the fairness comes from.
Okay.
But yeah, my brother and sister tan up real good. Not me. I just burn. And does it turn into a tan after that? No.
Yeah, but your skin's going to
Doesn't.
look great
Yeah,
for years
fair
and
skin
years.
equals the royalty. So
Yes, it
I
really
am
does.
the smoothie princess.
Yes.
So
Anything that you did this weekend that you want to talk about?
I learned a valuable life lesson that we are not ready for a second dog. I learned that this
Oh.
weekend.
Oh, did you watch a
Were
dog?
you
Yeah.
considering that?
I have said to Courtney a couple times, like, we might need to get a friend for pickles.
Oh, you could
and-
name it onions.
Yeah, or, Snickers, since that's what Pickle's name should be.
That's what I always think Pickle's name is. Snickers.
Oh, really?
He looks
I know
like a
it's
Snickers.
Pickles. It's
I
a
know.
great
I
name.
really wanted to be Snickers for
He
some
looks like a
reason.
Snickers. So we're dog sitting for our friends. Great dog, very sweet, Dolly.
But you don't know how the two are gonna.
Yeah, so it brings out his worst behavior. Like, he's a real jerk.
Well, he's used to being the big man.
Yeah.
Star of the show.
So I'm like, he's not ready for this. But she's been great. I always loved having her around. She's a great dog. But he's badly behaved around another dog.
He
I'm
is.
quite disappointed.
You're embarrassed. He's gonna go back to his home and tell him about how poor of life he had over there.
I was over there. That dog was me.
Yeah, like, okay, so
What kind of dog was it that you watched?
I don't know what she is. She's some kind of
So it's a boy and so it was a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Huh.
She's real cute though. She's got the similar coloring to Pickles, but she's got the one blue eye and one like brown eye.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of cool. She's much bigger than him, but he was still just kind of bossing her around.
Yeah.
and,
She was on his turf.
yeah, being real rude to him. Like, they'd both be sitting with me, and then like Pickles got up to get some water. So then Dolly's like, well, I'm going to get some water. And when she gets up, he comes and sits strategically so she can't
he
fit
did it
there
on
anymore.
purpose. He was like,
and then he's like
"Hey."
barking at her, like, get away. And she's like, I was there. So I
Well, I
just felt
sure am
bad.
thirsty. Maybe we should go both get
Yeah,
a drink.
he was like, playing mind games with her.
Yeah, but that's only because she was just a visitor for the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
So you're saying maybe I still can get it.
I am. I'm always out for animals need friends.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
think it's a bad idea.
I don't think Pickles is a
You
good
have
friend.
a lot of heartbeats in that house.
we do.
You really do.
We do.
You have
like we need another
You
thing.
really do. And you don't want to, you want Pickles to be as happy as possible.
Yes, that's crucial.
Yes. I mean, because you love pickles.
We do.
Or Snickers, as I like to call them. I had a great time off. I did a lot around the house, played golf a bunch. It was good. It was a nice break. I went
Yeah.
to the new casino at Fairmount Park.
How's that?
It's good.
Yeah?
I mean, it's only temporary right now while they're building this bigger one, but it's really nice. The people that work there, though, they don't have a lot to do because there weren't a lot of people there when we went. We went on like a Friday afternoon. And all they do is walk around and push chairs.
People leave them out and they're like, I guess I'll put it
Yes,
in the chair.
I mean, I guarantee you something came down. Like, make sure all the chairs are always pushed against the slot machines.
Yeah.
Because if I saw it
Looks
once,
better.
I saw it 100 times.
Interesting.
Yeah, but it was fun. We had
Maybe
a good.
there's something subliminal about like when you see a chair that's pushed in next to a machine, you're like, that's a good one.
I don't know. I think they want it to look really nice right now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a good amount of employees there, and there weren't a lot of people there. So I think they were bored. They're like,
Yeah.
is there a table? Or is there a chair anywhere not pushed?
Chairs.
We got to do something.
Yes.
How are them slots?
But I did well.
Yeah?
Yeah, I did well. Nick did not, but he's kind of on a downward slide.
Is he? Doesn't have the hot hand right
He's
now?
really just shooting at it and not doing very well. But yeah, I mean, I played in a golf tournament. I played with my niece golf. Went to some friend's house for a nice dinner. I mean, I had a really
Sounds
really
great.
lovely, and I got a good amount of stuff done at home.
Yeah.
You know, that
That's
felt
the dream.
That felt the best. Front landscape is all done.
That's
it looks
nice.
good. Flowers are planted. I didn't do any of it.
Does Nick do it?
No, I hired
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah, that's way better.
Well, I needed to get new mulch and I needed a new liner
yeah.
because the liner, it was just time.
Yep.
So that all had to be done, and I'm not capable of that.
I'm not doing that.
So I did. The professionals came in, and it looks really good. I got that black mulch. It's so pretty.
Yeah?
Yeah, looks really, really nice.
Man.
So I feel good about all of that. I mean, there's still so much to do. You know, I've got this policy at my house right now. I cannot buy any clothes until I get rid of a good amount of clothes.
Smart.
And I'm driving around with like this gigantic bag in my car because I cannot find a drop box.
Oh, yeah?
There used to be one right up the road, and all
Go
of
to
a
a Goodwill.
No, give
You
it
got a
to
Goodwill.
me.
I know, I just.
It's right by me.
Oh, yeah.
And if they've got that where you just drive up and somebody comes out and takes it.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give it to me. Put it in my trunk.
All right.
I'll
All
take
right.
it.
I will pass it. I will pass
I'll
it
take it,
off. So I got rid of a lot of stuff. I'm really itching to buy some stuff right now,
Yeah.
clothing wise. You know, the weather's changing, so I'm just buying a bunch of dumb stuff right now because I
Because you're not allowed to
made
buy
this
clothes.
rule with myself, and it's really hurting me. I did buy a new bra though. Very
I
happy.
mean, that
with
doesn't count. That doesn't count as buying
it.
clothes.
No,
essential.
No,
Yeah.
and it's really holding the gals.
Yeah?
nicely. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Good.
People are going to want to know what kind.
And I can't give it my total stamp of approval until I wear it a little more.
I think that's fair. It's
You know?
responsible. That's
It's an ad. It's been advertised to me a
Oh,
lot.
yeah? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I want to know about that.
You know what I'm talking about.
Probably.
These ads come to you.
You had a favorite.
I did, but I've realized those aren't giving my girls the support they need anymore. So I need a little more that isn't uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And this is more support, not quite as comfortable as the easy breezy ones, but better support
Yeah.
and comfortable still.
That's
I
the
have to
dream
wear it a little
balance
more. I
there.
have to wear it a little more, and then I will give you my rating of it.
I'm looking forward to
And
that.
it's got to wash a bunch. You know, you got to see how it holds up. So this is an ongoing. Just remind me in about a month, okay?
All right.
Brando, you're in charge
They're gonna
of bra review.
Put that on the
Bra
calendar,
review?
too.
Yes. How did I get in charge of this?
I don't know. I just thought you'd be the most uncomfortable with it. People are welcoming Afton on the text line.
That's nice.
Keep those coming. You can do that, text about anything we're talking about throughout the show on the Cheney window and door text line 314-669-4665.